Hi Teresa, I'm making you this video just while I'm kind of in the zone with this and got the config file, the DTS config file working. What I've done is just create a very simple package. This uses an execute SQL task, delete from a temporary table that I've just created. And then this one, it inserts a value into that column. I'll show you the results first, and then I'll go back and show you what I've done to create this. So if we run the DTExec, I've just got this file parameter, which is my DTSX file. I've got this config file, which is my DTS config file, and as you can see, test SSIS config 01, which is one of my files here. I've got config 1, config 2. Okie dokes. So if we run that, that's going to, oddly enough, execute, and when I F5 that, I've got test SS config value 01. Now if I run it with my config 2, if I can find that one, there we go, that's config 2 just there. Run that, and in my table I have got config value 2. Just go through that again. Config 1, no smoke and mirrors going on. F5 that. Config value 01. It's a bit tricky setting it up, but what I did was I initially set up a package configuration, went through the add, I did that parameter, saved it out. I then created a second one. That wasn't working for me. I was just getting the same value coming out each and every time. The reason for that is, if we look at the notes on DTExec parameters, okay, I'll put these as links in the description for the video, but yeah, we've got this config file option, which is, hey, the DTS config file. But if you look at the package configurations page, it does note that, where are we, config file, here we go. You can use config file option to load additional parameters that you didn't specify at design time. That's the key here, that you didn't specify them at design time. And again, it reiterates it here, they do have some restrictions. You can't use config file option to load configuration that replace configuration that you specified at design time. So what I had to do was, as I say, I created my config file, that put a value in here, those test SSIS config value 01 and value 02, and that was reflected in here as well. Now I couldn't edit this because it was coming from this expression initially. So, like I said, what I had to do is delete the two package configurations I had here. I was then able to edit this parameter, not through this window actually, it was actually through the package explorer. So I came down here, SSIS test config, and it was down here that I was able to delete the value. So yeah, there's a bit of a trick to it. I am going to try it with a file and a database connection now. I'll give you updates on that once I've reached a conclusion on it.